Absolutely. And this shock is triggered by a cocktail of factors reaching a tipping point. There are four major root causes listeners should look out for. Unexpected political factors, the black swan. A government crisis or surprise election outcome creates instant uncertainty, and uncertainty is the main driver of dollar buying. Low international reserves. If the central bank has low reserves, markets know it can't defend the currency. That's the ammunition indicator. U.S. interest rate hikes, the Fed. When the Federal Reserve raises rates, dollars invested in your country rush back to the U.S. for a higher, safer return, pressuring your currency down. Chronic fiscal imbalances. Uncontrolled public spending suggests the government will have to print more money to cover debts, which inevitably devalues the currency.
Wow, so the lesson here isn't just to react, it's to monitor the predictors, the Fed, the central bank reserves to anticipate the storm. That's a great takeaway for our listeners. The turtle strategy, personal financial defense. Once the storm hits, Ben, the initial reaction is to run and buy everything, but you propose something different. The turtle strategy, what is that and why is discipline so crucial here?
The turtle strategy emphasizes discipline and resilience over speed. When a dollar spikes, the immediate goal isn't profit, it's survival. A turtle is steady, slow, and protected by a well-constructed shell. That shell is your prior planning. Your first move must be an emergency financial audit focusing on two things: dollar debts and cash flow.
Let's talk about dollar debts first, because that seems like the greatest immediate vulnerability.
It is. If the dollar suddenly jumps 20%, your dollar debt automatically costs you 20% more in local currency. My first action item is to prioritize the payment or restructuring of any dollar-linked debt, like mortgages or auto loans. If you can't pay them off, contact the bank immediately. Can you refinance? Can you switch to a fixed rate in local currency? Negotiation is your ally.
Right, and while your debt costs more, the second leak you mentioned is inflation, because imported goods get more expensive.
Exactly. That's why you must immediately freeze all non-essential spending. You need liquidity to face the rising cost of basic goods, from fuel to imported food and medicines. Your cash flow needs protection.
And this is where the emergency cushion becomes the life raft. What is the ideal composition of that cushion during a currency crisis?